guys, so welcome to another video of Node.js with Express Crash Course. So in our last video we learned how to save data to the database, and in today's video we'll be learning how to grab data from the database so to display it to the browser. So in today's video we are going to be making use of two steps, that is the using of async and the .dem method. So for the async, so we're going to be typing app.get. So to get the data from the server, you have to use the get syntax. So app.get users, and so before I do that, let me run up the server. npm run dev. So for that, and we'll be taking a callback of request and response. So request and response right here. And for the first step, let's make use of the async, and to make use of the async we need to pass the async syntax right here and the response. So response right here, and now at the top we imported user module from here, so we are going to be making use of it right here. So await user dot find, and if you want to grab your data from the database you have to use the find method. So and putting in a curly bracket. So if you want to find in a user with a specific property, you just have to input the property right here. Imagine you are finding a user, a single user, you just have to put find one, maybe a user with the username of maybe John. So John, that will find a single user with the name of John from the database, but we are not finding a single user right here. We're just finding all the users. So await user.find, and for us to catch the error we have to put our code inside a try and catch block. So try catch block. So and let us log out the error if you have an error. So error right there, and our response. So let's send the response as a JSON file, and so sending the response, and let's send in a status code of 200. That means we successfully grabbed the user. So right here 200, and that is it for the async function. So for the .then app.get, okay, right here let me make use of async, and for the .then let's just pass ordinary user and response, request and response, request, instead of using async and await, you just have to pass user.then response res.json response right here. Or let's just make use of data right here. So I think that will be okay. Data right here, and there to get the error, we just have to catch the error and send in the error. That is for the dot then. And let's save right here, and let's make a request to the route, and here we have /user/async, and it is a GET request. So okay, let's put in our route here. Okay, localhost 5000 /users_async, and it is a GET request. As you can see right here, it's a GET request. So let's send it. Okay, sorry, we are not on the secure server. Just have to remove the X, and you can see right here we are getting a data of 3 users, and you can see right here. And let's check for the /user. Maybe we'll be getting same response, and remove async and send again. I think we are having an error right here, and let's see the error. .then is not a function. User.then there's a catch. Okay, let's put in right here. So let's go back and check the error. User.then, wait. Okay, sorry. User.find. I'm sorry. User.find. I think you can see the error when you are watching. User.find, and the parameters, and save again. So I think that will solve our error, and let's wait for the server to restart and go back. User.find is correct. So let's see, maybe our request will be successful, and let's send the request again. And you can see right here we are getting the same response. That means our syntax is correct. And for this, you can see this the data is ordered in a way that we input it in the database. But for us to reorder it, maybe you want to order your file alphabetically, you just have to put in the sort code and .sort right here, .sort. Maybe you want to sort it by the username, and we've got to pass in the username right here, sort by username and 1. That means we want to be sorting it in an ascending order. And right here, go back and notice the username at the top when I'm sending the new request, and send again, and I can see right here JDo is the one at the top, while syntactic dev is the last part. And for that is how to align it. And if you want to order it in a descending order, you just have to put -1 and save. So in a descending order, okay, good to go. And you can see here syntactic dev at the top. And for the last part, I'm going to be showing you how to get a specific number of data from the database. So if you don't want to get all the data, you just have to put dot limit and pass in the quantity of data you want to get, and I want to get 2 data from the database, and go back. We have 3 right here, and when I send in a request, another request, we're going to be getting a list of 2 data, and right here we are having only 2. So let me change it back to 1 and save again. No, sorry, I changed the wrong part. So 1, I just want to get only 1, and the server is restarting. Now we are getting only 1, and you can make use of this syntax right here in the async. You can also put it right here, and it will work the same. And to get a list of 1 user right here, and we have a user with the username of Jane Doe. Now I want to get a user with the username of Jane Doe. That is app.get /users, and let me pass in the parameters of username and request response, and for that, let's go up. No, let's just send in a response and put in an async function right here. So let's put is found as the constant. Is found equal to await user dot find 1. Now username, since we are grabbing the user from the request parameters, just have to put request dot params dot username, and that is it for that. And lest I forget, I just have to put it in a try and catch block. And passing it right here. And after that, let's send in the user details dot status 200 .json is found, and at the bottom, let's send in an error if you get an error. I think we are good to go now. So in the parameter, we have /user the params we want to pass, and that is the username we want to search for. And go back right here, user / so let's put in the username of Jane Doe and send, and we are getting the null as a response. Is found user.find1 username dot request the params dot username, and let's pass in the query parameters right here. Maybe the username of, no, not a query. I'm not sending a query request. Jendo. Let's go back and grab the list of all the users. And Jendo is right here. Now /user/Jendo. Okay, the reason we are getting an error response is because it is in a capital letter. That is why you can't find it. But since, let's make use of the ID, and let's go back and check maybe users. Now let's go back right here and remove the limit from it and send the request again to get the username of other users. Okay, right here I'm getting the username of Syntactic right here, and I think we should open a new request, and here we should copy the link and user slash Syntactic and check, and you can see now we can get the user, but it's preferably we should get using the ID. And let's go back right here and send. Maybe we want to grab a user with the ID right here. Let's go back, and in order to do that, you just have to pass in the user.find by ID, find by ID, and we just have to pass in the ID right here. And since we are finding the user by ID right here, let's pass in, I don't want to pass in the ID directly. Request.params.id, and let's put in the ID right here and change the IDs here. And at the top, let's add in the ID right here instead of username. And send. I think it's reloading. I'm getting an error, so let's check at the top. Error is not defined. Let's go back and check. Okay, right here, error, request.params.id. And send, and let's check right here, path_id. Oh no, sorry, right here, let's go back and send. Now we are grabbing the user by their ID, and it was successful. Let's find another one. And let's find the get Jendo ID right here at the top, and copy it and put it right here. Send. and we are getting in gender data, and that is how to get data from the database using Mongoose and Mongodb. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Also subscribe to my channel for more videos.